What's up guys, Freddy here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're back with some more Merge Tactics, Season 8, beautifully. We haven't played some Merge Tactics in a minute, but we're going to jump back in, and I kind of have to remember how to play this game, truthfully, because I don't off the top of my head. Okay, but I know that we have Fire and Hinder troops, which none of those are available. So I'm just going to start with a Prince in the front to get going. We're up against a mini-bar here. He has Goblin Machine and Archers, which I think is going to end up pretty well for us. And yeah, that's beautiful. One thing I've realized, which I'm actually just now realizing this, I say I've realized, is that I think that your tower levels actually do affect their gameplay in Merge Tactics, which isn't something I realized, but is something that is kind of stupid. Like I have a level 12 Prince, as you can see, a level 14 Wizard, and I think that's reflective of like my actual upgrade level in Clash Royale, which, if that is the case, is absolutely ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, what the hell is that Executioner's range? Do y'all see that? He's hitting me from literally across the map. That's absolutely diabolical. Also, how that dude has two stars already, and I'm like picking out scraps here. Kind of crazy. I don't really know what's going on, but we're going to get a couple more things going. I'm going to push into, what is this, Noble, just because it's kind of all I've been handed. I don't really have a choice, and we're going to have to hope that this can do something. I'm going to spread my things out more in case there's another Executioner. I know I can see ahead what they have. I'm just not thinking like that. But I think that should, yeah, that's going to do a lot better. This is the same guy we already beat. No sweat here. Wizard will take care of that beautifully, and hopefully we're not back yet. We're okay. I think this is the guy with the Executioner. We need to think about this. We need to be ready to take these things out. I'm gonna buy him to cycle, but truthfully, we need another Noble. Would be really, really great. Which I'm not seeing one. Still not seeing one. There we go. One Knight. We got the Noble perk. That'll be great for us. And I don't know what else we can really do here. He's not going to give us anything. I don't really know the best strats still. Obviously, I'm playing in Bronze Merge Tactics, so I'm not really sure. And, oh, God, that Executioner and the Firecracker, or whatever that was, the Goblin Machine, I think, just hitting absolutely everything. Nothing stands a chance, and I don't even know what to do against this guy. I don't know how this guy has all this stuff. He somehow has already managed to have 3 level 2 troops while I am literally over here with scraps. Obviously, I wasted a bunch of elixir last time, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, so we're just going to have to suck it up and suffer, I guess. I'm going to buy this just to cycle, and I could invest in an Executioner, but I really, 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 really need to be leveling things up. Of course, I'm not getting any upgrades for anything I need, so I'm just going to, I guess, get a baby dragon instead. Oh, guys. One thing I don't love about Merge Tactics is how, I guess just out of your control a lot of it feels. Obviously, I'm coming from Clash, which is such like a in your hands kind of controllable game outside of like things like Heroes or Evos. Very like tactical, I feel like, which Merge Tactics is too. I mean, it's in the name, but yeah, I don't know. It's different. It's different. It's more, I don't know. Maybe I say all that. Maybe I just don't know the tactics, you know? But right now I feel like I'm stuck in this cycle of buying and selling and buying and selling, and none of it's really doing anything. I'm going to look out for that Executioner because he is going to do nasty, nasty things. I don't really know if I can avoid it, to be honest, just because he seems to hit literally everything. And yeah, I don't have anything to fight that, so everything's going to be hit. I think we're going to lose here, unfortunately, but Lord knows I tried. The Goblin Machine also just hitting absolutely everything. It's just not even fair, man. Like, how do you fight these things? Genuinely, I have no idea. We're going to get absolutely dog-walked here. Am I out? I'm out. That might have been the fastest game of Merge Tactics I've ever had, but still a second place isn't bad. I think we still get crowns for that. That's still technically not a complete loss. But it felt really degrading. It felt like a loss, so I don't know how to feel about that. We're going to start here. I'm going to put a Monk in front. I don't really ever use the Monk in Merge Tactics. I don't really know what he does. Going up against Blockbuster, though, with his Goblin Machine, so maybe that'll be helpful. Not really sure. I'm not really sure how the Monk's ability even activates, if it does, or... yeah, I don't know. My Dark Goblin's gonna get sniped, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Nice. We actually cleaned up there. The Monk ability did work like I hoped it would. Took out the Archer. And now we're against Alsenkak? Allen? I don't know who this is. We'll get another Valkyrie to match that. Get that little boost. What does that give me? 40% max HP. Not bad. Maybe I need to be speccing more into, like, the immediate groupings. Like, maybe I should just immediately be going for, like, oh, 2 goblins or 2 melee or whatever, just to get those buffs. Because those buffs do seem pretty powerful. Whatever he has, I think it's the undead buff, just took off some of my health. Probably the max health I just got anyway. But it doesn't matter. I think that Dark Goblin's going to clean up, as well as the Monk reflecting the Archer Queen was beautiful. Fishing Lover. I'm a little scared of this guy, although he has absolute bunk balls troops. He's got a full Goblin team, though. He's a little scary. What does a Goblin perk give him? Gives him a 3 or 4 Elixir Goblin. Okay, that actually doesn't do all that much for him. I'm not all that scared. I'm going to save the rest of my Elixir for this next Monk, I think, is probably the strat. Because I don't have anything that's directly going into the categories I've already kind of swapped into. What are these called? What are they called? Like the Goblin, Rogue, Royal, all that stuff. What are those? Are they categories? Are they types? I don't know. I'm going to call them types. That feels right to me. But truthfully, I don't know. I think I had 4 things on the bench. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody with that before, but... whoa! I don't know why I just got a free Dark Goblin upgrade there, but, I mean, shit, I'll take that. 3-star Dark Goblin, just like that, somehow. And we can also buff those 2 by getting him. Although I don't think adding a 3rd one adds much, but it'll at least... I mean, it's still a giant skeleton, so we'll take that. And let's merge. Let's see what happens here against Alsen. He's got the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. has been, so far, absolutely devastating. And luckily the bomb took it out. The Archer Queen is getting reflected by my Monk. Dark Goblin is putting in all sorts of work. And yeah, I think we won this one. The Dark Goblin is absolutely crazy. We have it 3 stars, and it is just shredding and tearing. That is beautiful. But I do think... it is interesting. I wonder what the levels do. I also wonder why I'm getting those free troops. I don't really know what that's about. Comment down below. Guys, if you're a real Merge Tactics head, which I so far haven't had any, at least I don't think, on any of my Merge Tactics videos, but let me know what I'm doing. Let me know how my gameplay is. We're going against Fishing Lover here, who's already out, so I'm actually not going to change my load up all that much. I'm not going to waste a bunch of Elixir when I don't need to, because we can just run this and pretty safely win. But let me know what I'm doing wrong, guys. Let me know if there's, like, deeper tactics I'm missing. Damn, I didn't notice his King Tower is actually just already dead over there. That's a little sad. But yeah, we're cleaning up at least. We might win this with no damage taken. That would be beautiful. I would be really happy with that for today's video. But we'll see. Probably need to swap Elixir. Got another Demolisher there beautifully. Sell that. Upgrade Valkyrie. Could get the Goblin down. Just to... I'll put... can I swap him onto my bench? I can. That's beautiful. I don't know if there's any reason to buy a Dark Goblin right now. I don't know if that actually will do anything for me. But I don't really want anything else here, so... never mind. I got a Monk. I got a Monk. I'm happy with that. We got a Goblin in the back who isn't going to really do anything. Oh, and this is the guy with kind of a disgusting team. This might be a little bad. That bomb did not do nearly enough to the P.E.K.K.A. as I needed it to, and the Witch is still sitting full health. My beautiful boy Dark Goblin is surrounded and can't seem to take out these bare basic skeletons. And I really shouldn't have said anything about winning without any damage, because what was I talking about? Please give me something good. We got Goblin Demolisher. He's 3 stars now, so that ain't bad. I'm actually going to move my Dark Goblin forward. I don't think he's doing enough currently. Upgrade the Giant Skelly. That will actually be really helpful. We can get a Knight down, maybe? We'd have to swap him out. I don't know if that'd really be worth... I don't know. Also, I just realized that the goblins we've been getting have been from that, so that's pretty cool. Have been from the ability. We get a 2 or 3 elixir goblin, so that's why all my demolitioners and dark goblins have been upgrading, which is pretty beautiful. I don't know why the demolitioner runs so deep. Surely his range is better than that. But yeah, he's gonna kind of die for being in that deep. And the golden knight immediately charged my dark goblin, and this dude's just struggling, so yeah, that's going to be another wraps. I think we're not out after that one. We still have an advantage on this guy somehow. Now we're tied with him. But we can win this. We can win this. I need some tactical plays, some tactical re-maneuvering, I think. Let me buy bone dragons, sell them. Now let me upgrade my knight. I think I'll swap the knight in for the... I don't know. Maybe I'll swap knight in for Valkyrie. I don't know if she's getting all that much work. Oh, I'll swap the goblin, actually. The goblin's not doing much. I don't need more setup. I don't need more free goblins since I'm already, like, kind of locked into where I am. Cycle this more, see if I can get stuff I actually want. Kind of. But not much. Okay. We'll see if that does anything. We lost our goblin perk, but our other troops are stronger, so hopefully can hold that front line better. Really don't want that golden knight to charge onto my dark goblin again, because that absolutely shredded us last time. But it does look like we're holding out a little better. My troops are staying stronger, especially when that demolisher pops and charges at them. We should be fine, except he didn't charge, so we didn't get anything. But we still have hope. There's still time in this game to get new things. We are pushing into... Okay, I really, more than anything, I just need the cards that I already have here. So I'm going to cycle, try and get the things I need, which I am not getting beautifully. You really love to see that. But we did get a Giant Skelly, so that actually might be game-changing. Giant Skelly should do beautiful damage to just about everybody on the field. Try to cycle very quickly into some more things. Nothing I need, nothing I need. Okay. It's fine. I really would have loved, like, another monk, or... Honestly, monk probably would have been the best choice there, but... Yeah, we're just going to push into this guy's forces again. Something is ricocheting onto my... I think it's the P.E.K.K.A. was hitting my Dark Goblin. That was absolutely disgusting, and unless this bomb clears everything, which it kind of did, I don't think it cleared enough, though, so I think we lose. Unfortunate, but we did, honestly, we almost turned that around in that last game. Could have been really commendable, but not quite. Interestingly, though, I was saying that I think it's probably the best to spec into one category or type as immediately as possible, but this dude had 2-2-2, so maybe it's not. Let's try this game instead, going for just 2, because I guess you still get an ability with just 2 troops, so it's not worth. Like, we got a lot from the goblin, like that ability of, like, giving us new goblins really was beneficial. So maybe we just instead spec into, like, 2 of each type of troop, or maybe try to find some with more what's it called, cohesion together. I don't know. We'll see. But honestly, I don't have much faith in this opening loadout here. Don't know what worth that goblin machine is gonna get. But he did honestly put up good work. If we can take out that Valk... Actually, I think we win this. Beautifully. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. Okay, so here, let's see what goblin I get. I get another Dark Goblin. I'm going to go... I don't want to get another Goblin. I don't think that would be worth it. But I am going to spec... I'll buy this Wizard. I'll buy a Dark Goblin just on the back line. I think that's fine. I think that's fine for now. He's going to go... I don't remember what the Royal Ghost necessarily does, but the Wizard should get good damage on the 2 of them over there. That Goblin Machine is going to die almost immediately, so that kind of stinks. Wizard is going to get splash on my troops, which stinks, but as long as we get one more hit... Wizard? You can't make that shit up, bro. Are we dead ass? Literally one little sliver of health. Let me give him a stupid emote. He can't even see it now. What's the point? We have level 3 Dark Goblin. That's beautiful. So, I honestly low-key might spec out of the Goblins, because now that I have Goblins, like, their ability isn't all that helpful. I think something like maybe even this, like a Royal Giant, would be more helpful. I don't know what that ability does. 30% damage isn't bad. I'm going to swap in a P.E.K.K.A here, although it's in the worst spot possible because I ran out of time. I think it's fine. That'll still hold. P.E.K.K.A will crawl up there and shield for that. Low-key putting it in the back, honestly, kind of worked out because the Valkyrie got less splash damage on everything around it. And yeah, we just get to beautifully clean up there. I'm kind of getting it now. If this is the ideal strat, I'm starting to understand. We want to diversify. We want to get different types of perks going, not just the ones. I'll go Wizard here, maybe, although he doesn't have much crossover with my other things on the field, so a little bit not worth, but it is what it is. We can kind of spec into anything and have crossover here, except actually the things that have been handed in front of us. That's real cool. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't get time to put her in, and maybe I didn't need to. What the hell is happening? I don't know. I think we're going to lose this one just because that jump from all of those melee troops was really bad. Maybe the P.E.K.K.A can take out the Prince, but I don't think he's going to take out the Knight too. So I think we've lost this one pretty roughly too. I'm getting all scrambled here, guys. These perks are kind of confusing, trying to figure out like what to balance. I do get the appeal of this game. It's starting to make more and more sense. I'm starting to understand it more and more. I'm going to put the Archer in. We get a 3... range buff. Low-key might be worth to spec into that even further if I can. Which I can with this if I take out the Barb. Beautiful. So they'll get a bunch of damage. She's now leveled up to 2, so I can get good damage with that. The Wizard isn't doing anything. He's just on the back line for help. Okay. This isn't terrible. Although, yeah, I really should have looked at my opponent's troops first. That's definitely my biggest mistake so far, I think, is not getting a better sense of what my opponents have before I play these games. Because, yeah, I'm just letting my lineups kind of get tossed around. Not really positioning things well, but I did get away with it, interestingly. I didn't expect to. I guess that was just a range buff. Like, that Dark Goblin was doing crazy damage. I mean, it's almost double. That plus 60% damage is beautiful. And now we have a lot on the field. The only things I want to take out would be the P.E.K.K.A and the Wizard, since they don't spec with my ranged attacks, but at the same time, don't really want to lose either, so I probably won't do that. Yeah, now I'm just kind of cycling again, hoping to get things that I can use. Can I use... She isn't ranged, which is kind of interesting. That is kind of stupid, honestly. We're going to go up again. Again, I forgot to actually look at anything, but it kind of didn't matter because his stuff jumped, and low-key made it worse for him that that one thing was on my Wizard and just got screwed by jumping next to my P.E.K.K.A instead, so low-key kind of messed with him there. Really helped me out, but we take that. Now we just got Akatsuki here, who has... Oh, he lost! So, okay, he's got one little sliver of health left. Surely we can beat him. He has a very strong front line here, but nothing we can't break through. Let me sell this Barb so I can buy the Archer. And yeah, that's about all I can do. So I'm going to move my P.E.K.K.A up front. He has a lot of stuff there. I'm low-key going to put my P.E.K.K.A on his P.E.K.K.A just to hold things. Move my Dark Goblin around because I don't want him to get splashed by anything. He's moving things around. He's moving stuff back, interestingly. I didn't expect. Which is honestly fine for me. I have a lot of range, so him moving things back should actually work out pretty well. Except, I don't know what all those little targets were. Maybe that's... I think that's the... Whatever he has. I think that's Hinder. Whatever perk he has doing a lot. Maybe this is winnable. That Wizard Splash is absolutely devastating, though. But I think we get through with one last shot. That was beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We squeaked out one little win at the end here. And I'm slowly starting to understand this game more and more. I'm starting to understand the tactics behind the merge, not just the merge itself. And I'm getting somewhere. And by somewhere, I mean I'm still dead bronze 1. And I have a long way to go. But I'm getting somewhere. And, yeah, guys, maybe we'll push out of Bronze 2 in the next video. If you guys want to see more merge tactics, let me know. But until then, this has been Freddy.